Bluelock Chapter 338 spoilers are out, and Hugo just cooked Japan. Chapter starts with Hugo explaining about his ego as the second best. Then we see Hugo getting the control of the ball, and Hugo tells Isagi that why he is denying his fate of second best. Then Hugo explains it to Isagi, that because Isagi thinks becoming second best means the individual who was not able to become the best. But that's not it. Hugo then goes off by saying that Bluelock just have been brainwashed by ego to believe they have to become the best. Then we see Isagi getting rage baited as he tells Hugo to shut up and I don't want to hear your biased opinions. Hugo tells him that he is the one who is getting biased and asks Isagi that haven't he ever looked at others and felt they were wasting their talent. Then we see a Hugo flashback where he asks himself that why are people so ignorant of themselves? They want to do things that they can't do and yearn for things outside of reach. It drives me crazy because I was born with that sensitivity, and when I see people fail because their talent does not align with their self-image, I just want to correct them. That's why whenever I meet people, I tell them that things would go better if you do this. And then Hugo passes the ball to Charles. Then Isagi tells Hugo that this ideology is creepy as hell, and Hugo is just a self-centered jerk. Hugo replies by saying, yes, precisely, I am doing things that I want, so I don't mind if you hate me. Also, I am not doing this out of charity or spite. Hugo continues by saying that when his ideas are the cause for someone to live more suitably, the world begins to turn anew. When people meet me, their destinies changes, and producing people like that is utterly fascinating. Then Isagi gets a flashback of Nigeria game where he did the same for Onazi Hugo, then tells Isagi that it makes life worth and that he wants to learn why he was born, and then drives with a Karzi dribble. We see Aiku saying watch out for pass. Then Hugo talks more about his talent, that how it is suitable for changing others to make world turn. So I've never wanted to be a striker, but I want to win the World Cup as second best and midfielder. Hugo then tells Isagi about the record of most World Cup wins, that is 3 times. Then we see Go Pele, who's the king of soccer, to hold the record. Then we see Loki asking ball from Hugo as Hugo begins to awaken his eyes. Then we see Charles asking the ball from behind Aiku's back. We see Hugo's panel where he aura farms, and before shooting tells Isagi that he will win the World Cup for 4 times and will become one of humanity's legend, and shoots the ball, and Gagamaru is unable to save that shot and converting it into second goal for France. And then we see Isagi talking about Hugo's dream, that how it's huge and grandiose, and we see him questioning himself, that is Hugo's ego even bigger than mine. Hugo telling Isagi that if he still hates the idea of second best, then we see Ego telling Shiru and Baru to get ready for the second half, as they might be the one to get subbed in. There are no breaks till next week, so we might see what impact will double jokers have on the match.